Hello, and welcome to the first of what I hope to be a series of videos. Every first Thursday of the month I want to upload a video of me talking about some science-related topic. It's probably nothing too spectacular. I just come up with the idea of what to talk to about, and I'll go with it. But for the first video, I wanted to upload something that's not really a scientific discovery, more of a realization. That realization is, if you can read the title, is basically science is math. As a kid, I absolutely loved science. I was actually absolutely fascinated everything to do with science, from chemistry to I was really big in space, everything related to space, astronomy. I wanted to be an astronaut for an embarrassing long time. But anyway, but I absolutely despised math. It wasn't until my senior year in high school until I figured out science is math. I don't really remember much from my grade school years because that was quite a long time ago. But I remember these little cards that they would always give out for time tests, and they had little holes in them. And they had lists of math problems that you had to do as many as you can in 15 minutes. And as you could probably guess, I absolutely failed every time in those tests. And since I functioned so poorly on those tests and in math in general, I had to attend a learning disability class, so known as LD class. Even though I've never really felt like I belonged in those classes. Other students in those classes weren't functioning on the same level I was. And those classes really formed kind of two realizations. One, they really instilled a hatred of mathematics. And two, I really hate all the governmental cookie cutter solutions to problems. I know they have a lot of things on their plate, but when they try to force things into grid patterns, and this is a topic for another video. But when I was in my senior year of high school, I begged and pleaded and got my advisor to jump through enough hoops to get me into a physics class. And by the end of the trimester, that was pretty much the only class I had a passing grade in. But since I didn't take the prerequisite functions and statistics class, they were going to remove that from my record. When I was arguing that they shouldn't take off my only passing grade in my actual senior year, I was arguing that this class is a math class. Why should I bother with a math class for a science class? And that's when Mr. Miller, my physics teacher, explained you can't do science without math. And that's when it finally clicked, and everything just kind of fell into line and now everything I can see as a mathematical way. Like everything, I'm no genius, of course, but as always, I kind of picked up math in reverse. So whenever we're learning addition, we're supposed to be learning addition, I just went way over my head until subtraction came along, and I aced that, and then I get addition because I learned it backwards. And then same thing with multiplication tables. They just couldn't figure it out at all until division came by. Oh yeah, now it makes sense. So it makes kind of sense now that since I had to learn physics before I could put the pieces together that math and science are pretty much the same idea. And as someone who is totally not a parent nor a teacher, I can totally feel the need to tell you how to do your job. But if you do have a little one that loves science but hates math, take them to a planetarium. Show them what math can do. They're not really into astronomy and stuff like that. Take them into the kitchen. Show them some chemistry, some cooking. Show them. Don't just say this number and this number, put them together and it's this number, or take away this number and that number. Show them. Give them pieces that can understand, like cook with them and like interact with them. Let me make myself clear. I'm not blaming my teachers or my parents for my failures in making this connection. I just kind of wish I made that connection a lot earlier. This is a series, science videos I want to start doing every first Thursday. Like, favorite, subscribe, comments, suggestions. Are you having problems with math? Do you love science? Do you hate science and math? Do you just hate people altogether? Please let me know. Or at least let me know how I'm doing. I know this is a bad video. And, I'll re-record it later. Anyway, thanks for watching.